we are inching closer and closer to the finish line when it comes to this beautiful segment that Mr. Wonderful has brought to you with that light. Oh, that light shining bright on Mr. Wonderful. But I am a giving person, so I'm letting that light shine bright on you beautiful people out there, the fellas. Oh, and those beautiful ladies. Oh, that I call my cheerleaders. I appreciate each and every single one of you for stopping on by and visiting my channel, visiting the FC Sneaker Factory, because you know what? When it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory, I only deliver fucking greatness. Those doors are wide open for you beautiful people to come on in, and view Mr. Wonderful in that 4K fashion, but most importantly, to view that beautiful shoe that I have in my hand. And that's to my right in that 4K fashion. So far, we have touched on some amazing shoes, right? Some amazing runners. Unfortunately, I'm one shy away from that 5 that I typically bring you when it comes to these segments. I do not have 5 Huaraches, so let's go backtrack a little bit. The first shoe I delivered was that amazing Presto in that beautiful colorway. Just a great shoe. Then we touched on Sneaker Profile 222 with that amazing first look at the Huarache Escape. Then we hit 223 with that another amazing Huarache in that aqua tone, those bright, magenta colors and that beautiful bright blue that screams the 90s. And then now we are on Sneaker Profile 224 with the collaboration right here. A collaboration with Stussy. Just a great shoe. I absolutely love this shoe. I believe there was 2 shoes that were released. I only got this one because this is the only one that fucking matters. I love the colorway, and if you can read, you can read the thumbnail, and you know exactly what fucking shoe I'm about to bring you. But of course, let's get this out of the way. I've already spoke about this the past, 3 episodes now, but in case you're just coming into the channel not knowing what's going on, I am touching on running shoes. I am touching on some running shoes in my FC Sneaker Factory, some running shoes that I feel they deserve the spotlight on them, because you know what, they don't get enough talk about them. People are too busy focusing on what's coming out next. What's the new SB? What's the new Jordan? Oh, those are amazing. No, they're not fucking amazing. All right. The old shoes are where it's at. The shoes that have a story behind them are where it's at. It's not always about the new. You need to go back, especially if you're a true fucking sneakerhead. You should go back and be picking up some of these older shoes, because that's what, when someone sees those shoes on your foot, they know exactly, oh yeah, you're a true fucking sneakerhead, because you're taking it back to the early years when it comes to the Nike line or whatever line that you choose to put yourself in. So let's go ahead and knock out this, because I've touched on this already 3 episodes for the past 3 episodes, but let's take a look at the fit. I'm relaxing. I'm just relaxing at home. I'm relaxing at FC Sneaker Factory. Decided to drop content, and this is what, normally what I'm relaxing in. Something casual, especially in these fucking hot summer days in California. You do got that nice A for Atlas hit right here. This is kind of like a peach colored shirt, but I just really like the design behind the shirt. It really reminds me of the whole line with the Nike SB and the Fruity Pack. But I feel like this is just a great hit, especially to go with that high top pineapple Fruity Pack colorway. But let's take a look at the hit from behind right there. You see that? Nice hit. I really like that. It really pops. But I am rocking some nice rag and bone sage color shorts, keeping it casual. Like I said, the hair is still done. The beautiful lady, my stylist hooked me up. I'm thinking about letting her go a little bit higher, because it's kind of a little bit too low for my taste, or maybe get a little bit more of that hair. But I'll let her slide this time. But now let's go ahead and go into this beautiful shoe right here. All right, so we are talking about some Huaraches, we are talking about Sneaker Profiles, and we are talking about specifically 224 right here. But let's take a look at the box first. So you do got that 90s box, right? The typical box that we have been seeing in the past 2 Huarache episodes. But here we go, that old school 90s Nike box. It really just takes me back when I see these. Most importantly, let's see the labeling on there. So you do that. Nike Air Huarache Alley right there. Size 10.5 because that's what you want to pay attention to. But the colorway on this is Desert Oak Reed Light Straw. Alright. Let's take a look at the tissue paper. You do got that limited edition tissue paper with that Huarache logoing and that crest and the world right there. You see that? So nothing standard, right? Nothing special. But what's special about this one is it is a collaboration. It is a collaboration specifically with Stussy. So let's go ahead and open the books up because I forgot about opening the books up on this one. Sneaker Profiles. 224 right here. So here we go. The books are open. The page is open where the book should be at. And here we go right here. This beautiful Nike Air Huarache Stussy collaboration. This is known as the Desert Oak. And this shoe, I'm going to grain this in your fucking head. The Huarache first came out in 1991. The designer behind the Huarache, the well-known Tinker Hatfield. Just an amazing shoe, the amazing model. Just love it. I love everything about this shoe. But let's take a look at this specific collaboration with Stussy. So originally this shoe, and I was surprised because I didn't know this shoe came out. I thought this was the first time we seen this shoe, but it says this originally released in 2000, and this was Stussy and Nike Air Huarache's first ever collaboration between both the brands. So this is when that came out back in 2000, and then right celebrating the 20th anniversary, this shoe right here came out, the one that I have in my hand, this one came out February 18th, 2021. So not too long ago. Unfortunately, this is a shoe that I was not able to purchase or pick up for retail, but this is a shoe that I had to go the aftermarket for, and I want to say I got this on eBay because there's no StockX tags on this, so I must have got this one on eBay because that's really the only place I would have picked this one up. But I can't even remember when or what website I picked this one up on, but I want to say this was an eBay pickup. But just a gorgeous shoe. I love the colors, right? Kind of reminds me of the Nike Air Escape in its own way, but more of that, just, that brown, those brown tones going on throughout the shoe. And you got very little green going on in this one. So, like I mentioned, this is known as the Desert Oak. Retail price on this is $120. I probably paid a little bit more than that. I probably want to say around like the $200 range. Who knows where this shoe's at now, but probably not very much. But here we go. On the toe box, we do got this nice, like, light colored brown going on. Right here, though, this is all on that toe box. This nice, beautifully buttered, light colored brown suede right there. Right here, you see that? More of that nice, light, shaded, colored brown suede that goes through the shoelaces, but also on that part of the side panel. On right here, this is actually like I want to say this is like a light gray color right here. On the sock liner, you do got that nice light colored brown on the sock liner. Same thing right here. This beautiful, it's like an olive, right? An olive colored green right here on this rubber. More of this light colored gray on the sock liner on right here as well, light gray. This is more of like a kind of like a light brownish color to match the sock liner color right here and to match the toe box. But this is all that light colored brown on the midsole. So that's kind of different. Typically we see that white on the midsole, but on this one you do got that nice light brown. And then right here, this is all that dark olive color on the outsole. Let's take a look at the back though. I love this hit. You do got this nice Nike on the band. This is rubber, but it is in that translucent brown color. But this right here is all in that gray sock liner, but with that little box hit right here in that light brown. You do have Nike, or I'm sorry, the Air branded on the back of the midsole. Medial side looks the same exact as the lateral side. Nothing has changed when it comes to this one. You do got that nice olive colored green rubber right here. This beautiful, nice buttery suede brown that goes through the side panel. This nice light gray right here. Nice light gray on the sock liner and through right here on the side panel. But then you also have that nice light colored brown that matches the midsole in that nice light colored brown. I love this though. I mean, just this dark brownish color right here, or darker color brown, is just a nice touch. And the suede's just amazing on this. You can kind of see the brush strokes on that suede. And then you got that nice nylon portion right here on the toe box in that nice light colored brown. But then you got more of that darker brown on the toe box in that beautiful buttery suede. So let's take a look at the front of the shoe. The olive colored outsole right here on the tip of the toe box, and then this is all pretty much that olive colored green on the outsole, but you do have this nice, this nice light brown hits on the outsole, and then right here. So this is a little bit different from what we see on the past two, right? Normally we would have like a colored on the Nike and the check and then the Air. But this is all in that nice brown on this entire triangle of the shoe when it comes to the outsole. Aerial view real quick. So love the aerial view. A nice twist to this one. This is what I really like though. Nice light brown toe box. That grayish color when it comes to the sock liner that runs throughout the entire sock liner. But you got these nice light colored brown to match the toe box right here when it comes to the nylon. But then I love that though, this bright ass red circle, but inside that you still read it, the Air Huarache, the Huarache logoing by Nike in that nice light brown. Inside you see that the nice gray insole with the crest, with the globe, and then also that inner part of the sock liner in that nice light brown. I love how that aerial view looks though, especially with that red. Definitely makes that shoe pop even more. But what do you think about this one? Remember, there was two that actually released same time, but which one is your favorite? I mean, I know the one that's my favorite. It's in my hand. If I really liked the other one, I would have got that one. Just wasn't a big fan of it. This one though right here, an amazing shoe. From what I remember, a very reasonable price when it comes to this shoe. But one shoe that I definitely got to get out. I just love how those brown hit, especially when it comes to, fall. I mean, it's just going to be a great wear because of those nice colors. Beautiful shoe, though. I forgot how beautiful this shoe is in hand because it's been quite some time that I actually looked at it and brought it out. Like I mentioned before on my previous videos, I typically don't bust my shoes out just to look at them and be like, oh, these are so amazing. No, I rarely do. Honestly, I don't do that at all. The only time I bust my shoes out is if I'm going to do a profile or if I'm going to wear it. So besides that, I never really look at them. Once I get them, I put them away, stack them with all the other shoes, and then that's it until I'm ready to do something with them. So me looking at that shoe, it's just been quite some time. Just an amazing shoe though. A shoe I really suggest you should go out and look at or look for. If it's in that reasonable price mark, buy it because that's just a gorgeous shoe. Great shoe to have, especially if you're beginning when it comes to your collection. This is a great shoe to build upon. A nice runner, a comfortable shoe when you have it on foot. Something that I really suggest you put your money in. I mean, don't always go for the hype. The hype is the hype, right? The SBs, the Jordans, even the Jordans are kind of like calming down now. But it's really like the SBs, all these New Balances and stuff like that are really on the trending high, pretty much. So if you don't have the money, there's always stuff out there that you can purchase. I mean, I'm not talking about fucking cheap ass shit. I'm talking about some nice shoes right here. I highly suggest you take a look at these because Huaraches are just amazing and they look amazing on foot. That light, of course, is shining bright on greatness because you know what? When it comes to YouTube, YouTube is my fucking pedestal. And when it comes to the sneaker genre, it is definitely Mr. Wonderful's playground. I never skip a beat when I'm in front of the camera. I'm always fucking looking amazing. As usual. That's no surprise. I don't look like shit. I put myself together for you beautiful people because you deserve that. If you're investing your time into something, you should get your money's worth out of it. And when it comes to Mr. Wonderful, you're fucking getting your money's worth. Because I do drop amazing shoes. I do deliver you an amazing delivery. And I never skip a beat when it comes to my fucking fit. Thank you for tuning in. And you know what? I know I probably will have one of the ladies over later. Just to relax. Watch some movies, maybe grab a pizza. And you know what? At the end of the night, I always hear it. And it's going to be no different here. She's going to deliver those beautiful words in my ear or probably out loud. But she is going to tell me, Mr. Wonderful, Floyd, you are too damn